have no issue falling asleep, even at this time of day.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to Dragon's Dogma 2.
Not all arisen are quite like you, Master.
Good morrow, everyone.
Off we go then.
Ready to forge on?
I like how my other pawns spawn outside the house. Alright, what are we working on? Alright, it's a few days' time. Let's go pick flowers.
Is this a challenge arisen to see who can keep pace?
Yes.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
I mean, we were running in the town where we have infinite stamina, so... And y'all seem to be outrunning me now, so...
I've seen better days, that's for sure.
We cannot break it from this side.
Perhaps.
Eventually, I'm gonna figure out how to break those things. Because we found several of those where the building was locked from the inside.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it. Goblins, Master!
Leave it to me. Perhaps you'd like to take care of the remainder.
Well said. This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations. first to notice we've all got different vocations.
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
We must each of us hone our skills. A jack of all trades is a master of none. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. Early Griffin gets the worm.
You've been doused in oil. You must steer clear of fire. That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
No doubt this trial
Whoa.
into the next.
That was superb, Arisen. A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
I say we collect as much as we can carry.
Well fought, Arisen.
Keep on like that. You'll be done here soon enough.
Outstanding. My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait right there. Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige. Now I've got you!
An exemplary performance.
Those goblins just spawned right on top of us.
The Arisen has been drenched. I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon. but
Well,
it
that
must
poor
go on
pawn's about to die.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim goes to waste. The beast are said to fixate utterly on women, such that they will chase the blind.
Such single-mindedness makes our enemy predictable, but not necessarily easy to counter.
Where did it go? Oh, there it is.
You'll not live to regret this.
Thorians are a bit more effective in this Dragon's Dogma than they were in the first one. I think they're a little bit more agile, so it's harder to get behind them.
Never have I encountered such a strategy.
What happened to my main pawn? Did the ogre steal her? Oh, that's less than ideal. Now we're gonna come over here, we're gonna pick flowers, and then we're going back to town, so.
I shan't let them harm you. Most impressive, Master. Fight on, and victory shall be ours. You're soaked. Do try not to catch cold. Might you consider lightening your pack, Master?
Not a chance in
Lessening our
hell.
load will help to keep us light on our feet.
I just need to get stronger so I can carry more stuff. But we cleared both the gathering spots and apparently do not have enough flowers.
Just recall the little tidbit I heard from the locals.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
Indeed. Tell is, there's been a shift in the chain of command.
I'd begun to wonder if you'd cast me off for good.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to you, Sally. You were right there, and then I got a message saying my pawn was forfeit, so I'm guessing you got yeeted into the sea? Although I also don't remember ever killing the ogre, so possibly the ogre stole you? I don't know. That's one thing that we seem to be having a lot more of in this game as opposed to Dragon's Dogma 1, is the monsters running away. The big monsters.
How are we to get through this door?
A full harvest means a full belly.
Smells like some flowers. I don't know how many flowers I need.
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but I would sooner forget the time I fell in battle.
Dwell not on the past. Focus on the task that lies before you.
Approach!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. Avoid flame at any cost, Arisen. You have been doused in oil.
Okay, I approve of that. She picked up the first goblin we saw and threw him into the rest of them.
That was certainly well done.
Ow.
Fall back, and I will heal you with my magic. Don't quite back. No one can defend themselves when grappled like this. An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
They can be most convenient, though they only travel during the day.
Alright, we'll have to come back after these points have respawned. Getting to Batal is 1,000,000 miles away, so we're not going to do that right now. We were at Melv not too long ago. Alright, let's head back to town and spy on the beggar.
Pincushion!
Well done, Master. What are you up to?
Well met. Looking to make a purchase?
They're always just selling expensive ores,
Hope to see you
which, as
again.
far as I know, I don't have a use for yet.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
We also gained a vocation rank, so we should probably go back and check, see if we can learn any new skills.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use. Methinks this can only be destroyed from the other side.
Forgive me if I do not jump for joy.
What to make of this?
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Up there, eh?
market for something in particular?
Anything I can enhance? I can enhance that. I very much like this thing, so I would like to keep it.
Do come again.
Alright, the storyteller does not seem to be out and about right now.
Say, do I know you? Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you.
And we have another level of this we could get. Nothing new there, nothing new here. I don't think I actually have a whole lot of use for launch board. Ooh, yes, this. We need this. Yes, it goes over launch board. That ought to help. Specifically designed for harming the big monsters. And nothing new for Selly.
Always a pleasure.
And I think it's almost nighttime. So we'll make our way up toward the castle and wait till it's full dark. At least I assume it's nearing nighttime because it seems to be getting darker, but it also seems pretty bright still. Actually, no, before we go down, let's go back to the, I guess, the house and store my junk because I'm carrying too much stuff right now.
Stay with me, Arisen.
Wait
Ow.
there.
Well, that hurt. I think my pawn's about to die again. Under my house up here. And we lost our caster, that's what. I wonder if I rest at the house, if that will resurrect her.
You shan't hear me complain about.
Open your eyes, everyone. 'Tis dark out, but our day begins.
Step lively. Journey by starlight.
Okay. Actually, I should have kept that.
For a nice change of pace.
And no, it would appear that that mage is gone. That's all right.
Best get to work.
Wish I could go on an adventure. Something good will come out soon.
I think what I'm doing right now, I can't even bring pawns. But in fact, I am going to stick with what I said originally. That I would kind of like to just use pawns that I find, as opposed to just going to the rift and searching every time. So we're going to not get a new pawn for right now.
Quite a predicament.
Would that all my days were so tranquil.
Quite a predicament.
Yes, it is quite a predicament. You own a really expensive house and you want to sell it.
This place is awful dull. Can't complain, mate.
I've more time than I know how to spend.
That's such peace. Brain thoughts.
Do you know how long you'll be?
You are the Arisen, yes? Follow me!
I don't know if this person is taking me to the prisons. Oh, you can wear both of them. I don't know if she's taking me to the mask or to the prison. Because I'm also supposed to try to sneak into the Queen's chambers or study or something. Hopefully not the Queen's chambers. That did not go the way I had intended it to last time.
As you move along, should one of the other guards spy you, I will be forced to play my part. Pray, be cautious.
Up is definitely not the way to go. Servant antechamber. Not where I need to be. I'm entirely in the wrong place.
I dare say I could forget all my troubles here.
I'm gonna die.
Steel yourself, and we shall not fall him.
Okay, they're locking me in prison. Well, the jail tower's where I wanted to be, so.
I'm nodding off where I stand.
Soon as my shift's done, I'm off to the tavern. Pay what's due, and you can bid this cell goodbye. Hold your tongue,
Rope if aught goes awry. I will release you, should you pay an honest sum. I'll brook no trouble from you.
Wow.
I'm nodding off where I stand.
I'm in another cell now. That's not mysterious at all. You expect me to be in here.
tired as I am, seems like.
I'm nodding off where I stand.
I'll not stick my... Here it will get cut off.
These guards are very, very bad at their job.
I'm nodding off where I stand.
I'll not stick my head where it will get cut off.
Oh, they don't seem to care that I'm out of the cell, okay. Hi.
Come to embroil me in your affairs, have you? If you've naught of consequence to say.
thought my stuff might be in there.
I'm nodding off where I stand.
We shall await you here, Master.
This place is awful dull. Can't complain.
Have you come to release me from this jail? Aha! Then we are presented with three options. Either the law of our world that allows only one arisen has been upended, or Jesus arisen is false, or you are lying to me. Have you proof that you are arisen, as you say? Ah, they say the Arisen's breast bears a wound akin to the By that mark, 'twould seem this reminds me of a happening 148 years ago. During the reign of Regent Alphonse, a man named Crusoe appeared and claimed to be. He went before the people, insisting that he, and not Regent Alphonse, was the true Arisen, the one fit. And what befell him? Ha! Crusoe was discovered to be a liar. Whereupon his head was liberated. Aye, I dare say your arrival portends another beheading, but whose will it be? Escape? Here, I spend my days perusing the code and deciphering old texts. I can and I need not turn my ear to Deesa's absurd demand. That said, if you know of a place with a mountain of tomes I could delve into, tell me. I suspected as much. Then...
A place to quench one's thirst for knowledge, eh? I'll admit, 'tis an intrigue.
Hmm. Okay.
King prospect.
I know not what to say. Tis good to be reunited.
Okay, so we get to the jail tower from down here, which seems to be accessible from the slums. Okay. Okay, that was the one where the guard was actually escorting us.
So dull when there's nothing doing.
I fancy a kill, but not at the expense of my duty. Suppose I best earn my keep.
I have no issue falling asleep, even at this time of day. Are we to depart at this hour? I cannot see why we should choose to stumble around in the dark.
Shall we check our packs and be off?
My bed.
Quite the predicament.
Is your pack slowing you down, Master? Pray, bear in mind that you can only carry so much by yourself.
Still waiting on that report. 'Tis our duty to see this peace.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Couldn't hurt to put my feet upon it.
Okay, the guards don't really make it known that you've been seen. They just start stabbing you. Now you can follow me.
Hope you weren't expecting mercy.
They're very durable. I hope they give a lot of XP. They give none.
This world's gone to the top.
Do we truly need to continue this battle?
Just let it end. I don't want to think anymore.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
Really now? Sometimes this is the only place I can find peace.
But then all places were so welcoming. Not sure I can handle this.
Days like this ain't the kind of...
Strike! Now! I fear for my life!
And you shall prevail. We're still in the fight. It's like the end of days. How dare you? Do not test me. I shall not stand idly by.
Isn't a bit early for a rest as yet.
I shall not stand idly by. I shall not stand idly by. I expect them to simply accept this. I shall not stand idly by.
At this point, I'm just ignoring the guards.
Who's there? Pray, keep your voice low. Twouldn't be good for either of us if someone was summoned to come. Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light? Aye, Disa is my mother. Pray forgive me. It was never my intent to deceive you. I simply feared that if I spoke the truth, none would wish to involve themselves. But that is no longer a concern. 'Tis clear that we are allied in purpose.
Okay. That is entirely not what I expected to occur.
You mean to say that you are the true Arisen? That the sovereign currently residing... Could Mother have had a hand in that?
Regent Kin Sven appears to be missing from his chambers.
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent Kin, 'tis us who'll answer to him.
Forgive me. My absence seems to have made this rather more difficult for us. This room turned up little of interest, but I've a mind to look into this further. I shall send word to Captain Brandt if I discover. I'll head out first and speak with the Sentinels. Use... Forgive me. I couldn't sleep. Just strolled my clear my head.
Okay, we can run.
What's going on?
It's all nothing.
Won't someone do aught about this?
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's office? This scrap. 'Twas part of a letter, and from Batal no less. This alone can prove little, but 'tis clear that Diza's schemes... To think, Diza's actions have weighed even on the mind of her own son. 'Tis a surprise, but a welcome one. Diza is the doting mother before the Regent. If Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by drawing Diza's focus, we may be able to gain ear more. You have done well, Your Majesty. Though I am limited in the aid
What could the Queen Regent be plotting?
There is much we ought to tend to. A place with books likely to entice Magistrate Waldo, you say. Kendrick of the Gracious Hand is versed in many things. Perchance he knows of such a place.
Not sure who Kendrick of the Gracious Hand is, but this is the first person that came to mind.
My wares? Pleasure doing
Not him.
business with you.
Of course, Kendrick may also not be out here during the night.
Master, I vow to weigh my every word before speaking. And when in doubt, I shall hold my tongue.
Oh, this is a actual, the special one. Sure, we will hire you.
Delighted to meet you.
If I were you, Master, I'd not leave this unread.
Shall we take a closer look?
Leave what unread, Sally? You seem to be standing somewhere where there is nothing to read.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'twant so far away. Must we run everywhere? You are an impatient one, Arisen. Oh, how I've longed.
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my tale entertain you? Nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, as today I shall speak of riddles and monsters with frightful mystique. In the north of Vermund is our curious tale staged, where ventured a hero off the page. He delved into a temple of baleful feature, only to be confronted by a four-legged creature. But when our hero drew his blade, unto him a demand was made. And who the asker? Why, the beast! An uncanny affair, to say the least. Yet there was no time for shock and dismay, as "Answer my riddle," did the fearsome thing say. The trickery was clear. To respond meant certain doom. But in the midst of his answer, he'd doubtless be consumed. So a mighty attack did our hero dispense, to conquer his foe and banish it thence. With a single strike was the towering beast repelled, to quail in fear at the mortal strength it beheld. Such is the legacy of Lord Rosamond, who, needless to say, was the father of House Berkeley, which lives on to this day.
Not a very good story.
Gather round, treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my tale entertain you? Nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close.
I hope he doesn't just tell the same story again.
And monsters with frightful mystique. In the north of Vermund,
He's telling the same story again.
Aye, got some coin to spare your much appreciated.
Take some money. I'll be back to deal with him in a bit.
Treat your ears to a tail bite.
I ought to have enough for a few tins of spices. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. Ah, hold on a moment, Sir. You see, one of the children we care for here at Malcolm, his name is. He's a steady lad. I can't imagine. This building's very old. It could be that he's found himself in some strange. Might I impose on you to...
Sure.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Why must it be so?
There's definitely something behind that door. But again, we still haven't figured out how to open doors that are locked from the backside. Maybe there's a way to drop down from above somewhere. Or cave. Nothing up here.
Was I lacking
Wait.
in devotion?
Do you know where to go?
A few hours.
Where are you taking me, Halcor? Y'all are just...
What am I supposed to do?
Okay, nothing down here like I thought there might be.
Haven't got anything
Malcolm. All he's doing of late is don't know why he bothered.
Picking through rubble.
Malcolm's been really into just the other day, he was going around telling anyone who'd listen about how he was an ox hair away from making...
Is it true you're the Arisen? Only, I seem to recall someone else boasting of being... Just be sure you play your part well. A fellow Drake or two, and I reckon you'll earn the people's faith.
Suppose you're all right.
Do not approach me. Is there aught I can assist you with?
But digging through rubble.
As I recall, the location of another of our tasks is not far from here.
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
I'm currently here looking for where the kid has gone hiding.
Farming might look like simple work, but tisn't.
I wonder what it was Malcolm found. I wonder what it was Malcolm...
Off with you.
Could it be that you are here to help me? There's no hope left.
My, you are... My, you are...
Is Malcolm... We were supposed to go exploring together. Wish he'd woken me up. I was really looking forward to going down into those vaults. Please, sir, don't tell nobody what I said about the pursuit. Is an endless journey. I know so little of this world, and of myself. A short repose would do me.
Vaults, you say? But you mention rubble, aye? Then perhaps... Come! I fear there's not a moment to lose. Pray, follow me, and quickly. I believe this is the place to which the children were... Look, there, a hole. Could he have passed? There is naught to be done but have a look for ourselves. The passage ahead looks small. Let us make haste.
If you may be able to squeeze through, let's just completely obliterate all of this rubble.
A short jaunt can quickly become a journey. So before you know it, you're bruised up and all out of curatives.
Ah, yes. That sounds familiar.
Yes. Battle is upon us.
Malcolm, thank goodness you are unharmed. You have my eternal gratitude, Sir Arisen. Now I can breathe freely at last.
Sir Kendrick, you'll never believe what I've found. Books, sir. Books, books, and more books.
Truly, perhaps we ought to take...
We ought to follow close behind.
'Tis as you say.
How are we to get through this door?
Over here.
Heavens above!
Isn't it amazing?
It is quite a find indeed. Is this some... Why, I've ne'er seen so many books. Might I ask that you not share the existence of this place? We cannot allow the knowledge accumulated here to be misused. We ought to entrust its care to someone worthy, someone who can appreciate its true... As for you, Malcolm, I forbid you from telling anyone.
Oh, but...
However, in exchange for your silence, let's investigate this place's secret...
It near boggles the mind that so impressive an archive slumbered here. 'Tis surely any scholar's dream.
It's no great shock to me. It was a fascinating tale those soldiers outside the palace were discussing.
Regarding the Queen Regent and an important...
This place is amazing.
The books ne'er seem to end.
I broke my way through the door. Why is that marker still there? Something else here?
We ought to keep watch, lest we be set upon from behind.
Be sure to keep your wits about you.
Alright, let's go looking on the beggar. Or Sven.
I'm sure I can handle this. All right, sure. So tired. I barely the room to tie
More to look forward to, but a long day of work.
Yep, he's still there.
Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, and your focus apply to this tale of a giant who touches the sky. Our hero, oft forgotten by history in spite of his worth, awoke one fell morning to rumbling. We meet again. Truth be told, would you care to stay and talk a moment? I'm glad. Sit. I'm rather fond of this place. I ne'er imagined a city could be like this. And how could I have? In all my life, I've hardly left the palace. Oft did I long for a taste of normal life. Even aught my mother has always procured the things I covet for me, so to pick out an item and obtain it with my... Which reminds me, I fear I cannot repay the full sum all at once. Pray, take this for now. My apologies, friend, but I'd best be going. Thank you for indulging me. I do hope we'll see each other anon. Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
Twill ne'er get done if I stand around talking.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, and your focus apply.
He does tell other stories.
Who touches the sky? Our hero, oft forgotten by history in spite of his worth, awoke one fell morning to rumbling earth. In a panic he started, out the front door he leapt, to behold what had approached a night as he slept. 'Twas a mysterious figure, but be it friend or foe, on shaking legs did he approach, the better to know. Yet he did not get near, for afore him stretched the sea. The figure was striding through waters up to the knee. This realization explained the bizarre. What had appeared close was being seen from afar. For truly, the figure was mammoth in size, tall enough to be blinded by the clouds in the skies. One thing was certain, should it walk upon land, no city, no mountain would outlast its hand. So he challenged its ingress with voice loudly drawn, and in an instant the giant was gone. Aye, in the face of his valor, the gigantus did pale. But who among you can name the hero of our tale? 'Twas none other than Lord Rosamond, who, needless to say, was the father of House Birkin, which lives on to this day.
Well, I look away for just a second and he disappears. He was, however, talking a lot about Lord Rosamund.
Why are you there? Your presence is requested at the tavern. Who's the one requesting? I didn't ask. 'Tis none of my concern. The fellow said aught about the usual place.
Won't someone do aught about this?
Alright, let's take a look here. Townsend, Patrick, Allard, Clark, Controller, Watchhead, Baldwin. None of those were House Berkeley.
Nothing wrong with filching for survival.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
Perhaps a stroll through town.
I cannot stand to remain here another moment.
Washes all my troubles clean away, this place. Need anything? Wish I had someone to talk to.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
This day bring delights new and old.
Welcome to the start. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I? Come back any time.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim. As a true I bear word from Regent Ken Sven, your Majesty. He espied the delivery of a suspicious package to a man named Allard, a minister who happens to be one of the Queen Regent's Dorchester, from the pains he took to remain on scene. 'Tis plain that alone is reason to suspect a connection to the Regent Kin intends to call Allard to his chambers come nightfall. He bids you to use this opportunity to search the minister's chambers and see if there's aught to be learned. What say you? I shall ensure that the door to the minister's chambers is open between midnight and dawn. Pray.
Oh, lovely. We get to go break into the castle again.
Go on, have a look. No hurry to leave. I've more time than I know how to spend.
Have no fear, Master.
You are the... Follow me!
Days like this make me glad to be alive.
Some of us get complacent.
Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards spy you?
Okay. Apparently not following the quest like I need to be. Okay.
I wish the minister would be more careful. He takes the sentinel posted outside his chambers with him everywhere. There are times when no one's standing. Didn't watch there at all.
Aye, it happened just yesterday, in fact. Put me in the right state when I saw the door on fire.
Do you recall that package from Batawa delivered to the minister's chambers last week? Well, just between you and me, I blundered and nearly tipped the contents out onto the floor. You should have heard the chiding Allard gave me. He was so furious, you'd think I'd killed someone.
What business could be so pressing that I must be summoned at this late hour?
I would not presume to know, my lord. However, it must be a highly sensitive matter for the regent kin to request a private audience.
Or perhaps the boy has finally grown wise to the benefits my favor can bring. He might just be his mother's puppet, but at least he knows what's good for him.
My lord.
Oh, unring your hat, as if anyone in this palace would dare say a word against me now. If Wilhelmina calls, tell her to await me in my chambers. I will return presently. What are you doing in here? I don't recognize you. Guards, seize the intruder.
Stay calm now. Remember your training.
The fact that apparently I could see them made me fairly certain they were not in the chambers, but in the hallway outside. But apparently I was mistaken. Nothing, 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 nothing. Still nothing. Ah.
Surely none more important than this. I speak of the ascension of the sovereign.
Indeed. But that, Your Grace, would be better discussed in the...
Ow.
Well, well. Yours isn't a face I'm accustomed to seeing around the palace. How did you get in here?
Oi! Who goes there? Who's there?
I'm guessing this is a courtesan of some sort.
Tut, tut. Now, this just won't do. How's a lady supposed to work with all these interruptions?
Oh, 'tis you, Lady Wilhelmina.
Mm-hmm. Do excuse us. We thought to enjoy a little fresh air. Though we had hoped for slightly more privacy, if you catch my meaning.
Apologies, my lady. But might I ask the name of your companion?
No, you may not.
Are you sure it would be wise? Such knowledge has been known to cost a man his head.
Understood, my lady. If anyone asks, I shall say I saw naught.
Wise decision.
A narrow escape. You should count yourself lucky that he was so easily flustered.
Why?
I don't appreciate having my motives questioned. Still, you are welcome to come calling, should the fancy take you, and should you
I need to get out of here, but I'm not entirely sure even where I am in the castle. Ah, I was all the way back here. I stood no chance of getting out here anyway. Okay, to get out of here, we go this way. I had better use some healing items.
This sort of quiet means all's well.
Suppose I'd best get to work.
Feels eerie with no one about.
Well, this is no good.
Saw nothing.
It seems you've made a discovery regarding the false sovereign.
Life's been pretty kind.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim, as if I know this sigil well. 'Tis the crest of the neighboring country of Batal, a land with which vermin... Let me see. It reads, "True to our word, we offer you the power of the Godsway. Pray make haste in securing Melv. that all might be made ready ere our plans are set in motion. A meager clue, though 'tis clear that the Queen Regent conspires with Batal. Though the political situation is stable at present, much blood has been spilled between Vermund and its neighbor. I fear such a partnership would only put... At any rate, 'twould seem our search has led us to only more questions. Chief, I will investigate these matters as best I can. Only once we have gleaned a fragment of the Queen Regent's plot, can we begin to... And ere it slips my mind, pray, take this.
Ring of Accrual. What's all this then? Yep, we will be equipping that. Let's see. Right finger. Ah, that must have helped at least a decent amount. Alright, we're going to go rest at our house, and then we are going to journey back to Melv. I'd actually set off now, but we're kind of hurt. Kind of hurt to be traveling at night.
Now we've... the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Off we go then.
Alright, if I were to actually just set out and head in a straight line there, not following the road, how bad would that be? Probably pretty bad. But let's find out. Because there is, after all, this giant mountain in the way. But there does seem to be a pass there. Maybe we can go through the pass. Crossing the river, however, is an issue.
We might find a use for it.
And we got to loop around to get around the river. Well, I know the brine will get us. But I want to see. Does it get you? It gets you immediately. Okay. It's not like in the original one where you just start taking damage for a little while. It is now immediate. If you end up in the deep water, the brine eats you. Understood.
We have found a material.
This rain grows more oppressive by the minute. Might we not take shelter?
Take heart. The worst it can do is drench our equipment. Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Flare open flame!
Although it did just dawn on me, we have no healer this time.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
We have actually followed this road out to here. This route might lead up there, though. Let's say.
Over so soon? Why? We seem to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. Early Griffin gets the worm, as they say.
No one can defend themselves when grappled like this.
Pushing home so pitiful a foe would give you no trouble.
Fight on, and victory shall be ours.
Battle is not yet done.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their costs.
This ends here! We should be able to move this boulder with our combined might.
I say we give it a push and see what happens.
Bears up. Yay, we have enough flowers. Oh wolves.
Seems there are wolves on the prowl.
Hold fast, Arisen! I shan't let you fall.
Measure of haste would not go amiss. I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently.
Tis a pity we must part after sharing such a journey.
Let us work together to... I've a thought to share myself. It strikes me that we...
Oh, we just released her, so now she's just walking.
Shall we stop by and see how its people fare of late? I can guide you there if you wish. Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change. Lay down your arms before you hurt yourself. Listen, you are full of surprises. I look forward to informing my own master of that strategy. Unbelievable.
Lay down your arm.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away. We may have underestimated this foe. Time to heal up. Best keep still a moment. We'll never get anywhere. If we're to destroy this, 'twill have to be from the other side. Forgive me if I do not jump for joy.
Silver rapier. I want to say I've seen that for sale somewhere, and it's actually inferior to the weapon I'm using. Yeah, it is.
Excellent. Just what I was hoping for.
Okay, you're pretty powerful, Anton.
Traveling beings, I came upon whose secrets you have yet to discover. Is nearby. Shall I lead the way?
No.
Our destination if you continue in that direction, Master. But I suppose I can guide us there later. Perhaps the Arisen has recalled some more pressing business. Fret not. I'm sure we'll come back to this eventually. A hidden path? I suppose there will be monsters lurking beyond it. I've a feeling 'tis best left untravelled. Am I the only one? Is this a challenge, Arisen, to see who can keep pace?
Yes.
Time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
Oh, I don't like the look of that rock. That rock is going to get up and try to kill me. Although it doesn't have a lot of health, so... Uh-oh.
fond of picking things up, aren't you?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Well now, that's a tricky place to hide a chest. Not much chance of a friendly conversation with this lot. I suppose I'll handle this.
It is starting to look like this way is not a way to get to Melv.
That feel indomitable. No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
Ow. Although, who knows? We keep finding paths to get higher up. So now we're going in the wrong direction, so... Ogre. Hopefully can't get to us up here.
A lucky find. We'll need one of these if we need to make a camp on our travels. Indeed, it's a comforting thing to have when the sun begins to rise.
Ow.
My magics are at your disposal. If no one will do it in my stead, then I suppose I have little choice but to obey.
Hey, maybe there actually is a route over here.
Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost.
Not so much lost as we're exploring, guys. I do have a goal in mind, but not a route.
you come over here?
Really rather not. I'm looking for stuff. Okay, that leads back up to the statue. We don't need to go back up there. Oop.
That ladder looks promising, but we'll have to drop it down from above.
Oh. That's not a good sign. That's a sign that there's a cave around here somewhere that leads back to this point.
That's enough.
I've a knack for gathering items, and am
Tis my duty to hear the people's
Wait. Oh wait, guys. It wasn't actually on the map. That's just its marker of where it is in relation to where we are.
Our ice attacks are wasted on this foe. I have but 2 words for that performance. Utter.
Okay, so that was the top there. This route here leads somewhere, but not where we need to go. So if we want to go back to Melv, what we have to do is we're gonna have to use Fairy Stone. I would rather not, but if I have a port crystal, I should put one in put one near Melv.
Where to next?
Although we do seem to be running low on fairy stones as well, so.
You shan't hear me complain about an...
Not early, Sally. We've been working for quite a while here.
Should we hunt a few monsters to start the day off?
That's one of the complaints I'm actually having about Dragon's Dogma 2 so far, is there's so much stuff and so much to do, but no reason to do it. At least not that I've found yet. Because in the other Dragon's Dogma, at this point in the game, we'd already found like 6 mission boards with, you know, tons of go kill some goblins, go kill some ogres, go kill some this, that, or whatever.
A treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
This ox cart's bound for I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
If I have another port crystal, I put it in my bank.
I've more than my fair share.
Here already? Travelling by ox cart was a welcome change. There are worse ways to travel, I suppose.
Can't say I've any tidings to share.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Do you need something? Do come again.
Ours is a show unrivaled.
Fancy a look at my wares? Do come again.
It takes two to make a sale, and this seller had nothing to tempt us with. Our funds are better spent elsewhere.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me.
Always a pleasure.
This is a powerful weapon. A single bolt loosed from it would carry tremendous lethal...
Master, I vow to weigh my every word before speaking.
Boy, an odd fellow went into Ulrika's house just now. Might have been a noble.
Wait, this is Ulrika's house?
Ever since the reign of Rothace, the founder of Vermund, the village of Malv has played an indispensable role in the defense of our kingdom against the dragon. Yet twice now has the dragon set upon this village, inflicting numerous casualties. But the fault here lies with you, Ser Ulrika. You have failed in your duty as acting chief.
Because when is she acting chief?
Respect, Sir Martin. Our village has dispatched many of its young hands to the northern stronghold since its complete... Was it not the former consul who decreed that the stronghold should serve to defend the kingdom? Yet the stronghold has remained entirely silent to our plight. How can you say that the...
I know of no such agreement. At the very least, Queen Regent Disa has mentioned naught...
But I'm quite sure the...
You would dare misrepresent the words of the dead? Or if so, then Melv's problems run far deeper than I had thought. 'Tis not indolence that has taken...
What? I intended nothing...
Save your honeyed words, traitor! I must inform the Queen...
We could have just gutted him and left him on the side of the road somewhere.
You came to see me. Still, how would you like to stay the night? I've yet to repay you for aught you've done for me. A small show of hospitality is surely the least I can do.
Well, this went a direction I was not expecting.
It was by your godly efforts that Malv escaped the worst of the dragon's assault. The people of this village are more precious to me than life itself. To lose them would have been the end of me. I want... Now, 'tis time we slept. There is much to be done for the village, and I shan't manage it without a good night's sleep.
Where is Ulrika? The Queen Regent has declared that Ulrika be... All who seek to abet her will be tried in turn. Bring her before me at once.
Ulrika is gone.
What?
She stole away in the dead of night. Ask around. I cannot say why for certain, but I imagine she took your word. Realizing her plans for rebellion had been found out, she chose to abandon...
You would have me believe that Ulrika was acting alone? That the
Aye, that's the long and short of it.
Very well. I shall take you at your word, sir. However, for the time being, your village will be in our hands. If 'tis as you say, I do not expect there will be any objections.
Ah, there you are. There's aught I would ask of you. You've heard she fled the village, aye? Though that is the case, you would never truly... She left the village that she might fulfill her charge. As for where she went, 'twould be unwise for me to go looking for her, lest I draw the eyes of the Overseer's troops. However, I can only pray that she does not fall into the Queen Regent's clutches.
Alright, not marked anywhere on the map.
Seems I've bit off more than I can chew.
But, I mean, a certain uppity nobleman found dead in a ditch halfway between here and the capital. Maybe a goblin corpse or two scattered around. Who's to say what happened?
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
I've not much to offer you, sir.
Can't say I've any tidings to share.
There is a chance of being beset by beasts or brigands in an ox cart, but I'm willing to take the risk to put my feet up. They can be most convenient, though they only travel during the day. Oh, look! There are rare materials yonder, just waiting to be harvested. Well, well. That's quite a discovery.
Ladder up there.
This is no more or less than what one might have expected. We'll find a use for it, I'm sure. Come to think of it, different masters favour different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies. Now there's a thought. This is rather
Alright, what are we getting?
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics.
I don't think I have any use for you.
Master! Goblins! I suppose I'll handle this. Magics are at your disposal!
There's a cave with a ladder right there. There's also one here. So there must actually be a cave complex in this mountain somewhere. That would be worth finding. Although I don't know if we will manage it anytime soon.
Now there's a worthy prize, if only not so far away. That was impeccably timed, Arisen.
Hello, Cyclops.
Beast can scarce
That wolf timed that perfectly.
You almost had it. Shall we try again? Goblins approach! I suppose I'll go on this.
Cave. The mountain's secret.
Lie ahead. Onward? What I wouldn't give for a map, particularly one that could tell us where all the treasure lies. Very well, one must. Magics are at your disposal.
Come on, get out of it. Ah! I don't like how this place is full of slimes. Iron. Silver.
If something lurks among us, we may not see it till 'tis too late. Keep your voice low, lest my heart leap from my throat.
Where are you leading us? I don't remember telling you to go anywhere. I told you to attack the stupid slimes.
It cannot weather ice's numbing grip.
It just ate that goblin. It's actually rather impressive. Kind of wish I was a mage though, because this place is not easy. Just down here.
Follow me.
But we have more slimes.
Magics are at your disposal.
That's a big one. The dead end.
Right, just follow me. I'm confident we've scoured every nook and cranny of the place. That's quite a feat. 'Twas an ordeal.
Except we haven't. I know for sure we haven't.
Promise of a stiff drink by a warm hearth.
The mountain secret just leads between there and there. Okay. Thing is, how I was mapping the place, I know for sure there are somewhere we haven't been. Now, there might not be anything there,
Where every shadow and mind the ceiling.
but there's definitely this direction, which we didn't go, which has a slime in it. Y'all don't seem to be fighting that slime. Also seems to be another path up here we didn't take. Nothing of import in here, though.
Master, 'twould be prudent to rid yourself of any excess items.
Let's see. What can we do without?
Would that I ne'er had course to draw near.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts. I say we collect as much as we can carry. Excellent. Just what I was hoping for. Magics are at your disposal. Ah, they mean us harm. How adorable. Tis as you say. Over so soon? Why? We seem to have come through unscathed.
You scared? You should be.
Come on! Don't drag this!
I have accidentally returned to Melv. Yeah, we'll stay the night here and take the cart back in the morning.
Where we do not fall prey to enemy ambush.
Must we run everywhere?
Yes.
You're an impatient one, Arisen.
Here at the inn, we also offer changes of oak. I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
I've not much to say at the moment.
Our adventure continues.
Off we go then. Our party is well balanced. I can see no weaknesses that might be exploited. So long as we remember to keep to our assigned roles, we shall be a united...
This ox cart's bound for Burnworth. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Hail. Aught you need of me?
Trying to sit.
Was a bumpy ride, but we've arrived all the same.
That is all I have to report.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Hello, Sven.
Hi. Faring, would you care to join me? I'd not say no to a bit of company. I was hoping you'd say that. Do you know, I had a feeling we'd meet. Say, you're not from round here, are you? How I long to learn more of the outside world. She's always telling me how dangerous it is beyond the palace walls. But, after all, if the world truly is so perilous, it seems unfair that I alone should be shielded. But listen to me waffling on. Ah, I almost forgot. Here, I brought more of the money. My apologies, friend, but I'd best be going. Thank you for indulging me. I do hope...
Need anything?
Berry stones are expensive. Oh. 300,000 gold for the expensive clothes.
Times change, but there's always coin to be made. Stop by again soon.
Can I rob your shop? I feel like that might be what's necessary here.
I heard a rumour that this land was once a kingdom of beastrons.
Fascinating.
Quite, though no definitive records remain.
We might scratch another task off our list while we're here, if we are so inclined.
When the mind is split, the heart must lead. Oh, so I've learned.
Oh, it's not right. It doesn't make any... The doctor examined him afore and said he'd be better. Yet e'er since he came here, he's only...
I understand how you must feel. But you must see,
that your son... There is no medicine that can heal him outright. I am caring for him as best I can. However, if you truly cannot entrust him to me, perhaps you would mayhap convalescing in a place familiar to him would aid his...
Home,
Dear, we are pressed enough as to...
All right, he stays. But pray...
I will look after him.
Will he truly be all right?
Sir, ought you not be in... Ah, forgive me. 'Tis a pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name... I regret that I cannot offer you a cup of tea, but I'm in the middle of making my round, not to mention. I have to find the mean... Oh. You wouldn't happen to know someone willing to brave the roads, would you? You would procure it yourself. In that case, might I... The slums are a bane to the body's humours, and we do what we can with what little we have, but where all your aid is most appreciated, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I don't have any of these things. Miasmite.
Ah, forgive me. I had a... If that's not the case, you will have to excuse me.
Time to be heading home. Suppose I'd best be heading home.
Hiya, Risen! Have you brought me a bunch of flowers already? Oh, these should say, would you mind terribly if I asked you another thing? See, one of my friends taught me a magic spell. All you have to do is find a silver stone. Put it up, but there's the problem. I've been looking all over for... Would you find a silver stone and bring it to me for true? I'll be waiting.
That I have.
Oh, I can't find a silver stone anywhere. Have you... Oh, just look. Say, aren't you cute? Well, I'll tell you. Not to say I'm unhappy at the grey... I want to tell them how grateful I am. Oh, it's so shiny. Oh, hiya, Risen. Oh, it's so
Things odd, but dreams are free, I say.
If I sleep on my woes, mayhap they'll go away.
These writings could be of import. It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
And I'll read it, Sally, but
Got to focus. My head will roll if horse goes awry.
I have no issue falling asleep, even at this time.
I'm going to talk to Brant, see what he has to say.
Tis an odd thing to wake after the sun has fallen. Step lively. Journey by starlight shall make for a nice change of pace.
As a reward for your Majesty's efforts, you have been invited to attend the coronation. Twould seem you will, of course, require raiment befitting of the occasion. I would ask that you... There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. So the acting chief of Melv was blamed. I suspect this is some ploy of the Queen Regent and her ilk to lay claim. However, I've heard no report of her capture as of yet. It may well be that she is safe. Perchance, is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? You discovered this in the gracious Hans vaults. I imagine 'twould indeed be sufficient to entice the learned magistrate. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Aught shall change once we have attended. If your Majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so. Very well. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Do not forget that we work to serve the citizen.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength. I suppose all we can do is wait.
What?
Well, have you found some place I might sate my... Oh, to think such a... Guide me outside, then. If you can deliver me from this pit, I ought to be able to find the rest of...
master.
Are you coming? There you are.
Guide me outside, then. You can Aye, this should be far. If you truly are arisen, then words may be wind, but there's naught else I can offer you at present. Pray visit me if you mayhap the knowledge I've gained reading tomes of.
Is it true you're the Arisen? That's what I've heard, anyhow. Only, I seem to recall someone else boasting of being...
Tis locked, but mayhap a show of brute strength will yield us passage. Do you mean to destroy what's inside as well?
I've made my bed. Now to lie in it.
I feel it, he's here.
Materials such as this can be combined to craft things. Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are, it seems Magistrate Wardor has been safely delivered from his cell. The man's dedication mayhap 'twould be prudent to visit the man on occasion and avail yourself of his vast stores of wisdom. Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you?
I'd rather not, but okay.
I thank you. Pray. There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strength, do not forget that we work to serve the...
Ne'er in my wildest dreams could I have imagined 'twould be the magistrate you called here. Not that I'm complaining. Pray, feel at liberty to come and go as you please.
Don't think you're safe just because you're in the city. Monsters have got...
Have we perhaps opened up this secondary door? Probably not. No.
heed your senses. If aught feels out of place, it could very well be a trap. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
With the aid of Sir Kendrick and his helper in locating certain documents, I believe I finally grasp the true nature of this place.
Okay.
It was a royal library that was sealed off by a sovereign of some generations past. In a bid to pass the throne on to his own descendants, this sovereign attempted to consign our kingdoms his... Alas, 'twould seem that, no matter the age, the avarice of the... Yet 'tis clear it serves them not. Almost laughably so. The sovereign's line ultimately fell to ruin, and now this library, so what can we learn from this? Those who make light of history are doomed to be crushed under it. Fine timing, sir, fine timing. My time in that tenebrous jail has only hastened the... I stare at the page, but the letters stubbornly refuse to take shape. Yet these old eyes might... Alas, they were as I recall, prisoners' possessions are held within the palace storeroom. 'Tis a place to which few have lawful access, as I'm sure. Though, as I hear it, masquerades are being held of late. Masquerades with a great... Should you happen to enter the venue, mayhap you would find... What say you? Would you consider doing an old... I am
Sure.
in your debt. Pray, infiltrate the venue and find...
How I've longed... I served one master who had every...
A good sleep does wonders.
Alright guys, I'm afraid I'm going to have to call it here, which I know is a little bit early, but I got some stuff I need to do. So, I'll be back on Tuesday. Yeah, definitely on Tuesday. So, until then, I want to thank y'all for joining me. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I'll see y'all next time. Have a good night.